Welcome back. I'm Dan Morfitt, and it's the final part of the Daily Rundown. Time to look at some of the more unusual stories of the day that have been making the news now. Now, I've not seen any of them, so if they're a bit rubbish, please blame producer Emmy. Always blame producer Emmy. Right, story one. KFC is taking its finger licking good slogan to new extremes, stop it, by creating edible fingernail polish. The nail polish, sourced from natural ingredients, is being tested in two classic KFC flavours, hot and spicy and original. You've heard of this then?
Yes, I saw this and I thought, oh my goodness, because I already know that this is not a new thing. You can get Coca-Cola lipsticks. You can get Vimto lipsticks. I refuse to drink Vimto because I am fairly good with anagrams. And if you wobble it around, there you go.
Other popular soft drinks are available, yes. But Vimto's only on the M6.
Yeah, well,
it's not going to slag it off.
The Gardens, the Vimto. No, it's a brilliant stuff. Just because I don't drink a thing doesn't make it a bad thing. I don't drink coffee. Now.
Hot Vimto on your nails. That would be quite
fingers.
Nice.
There are other products and other areas. This is not the first wave of this.
This is new to me. Maddie, would you have 11 herbs and spices on your fingers?
Who would voluntarily eat their nail varnish? I just wouldn't voluntarily do it.
It's like that stuff. I bite my nails, something chronic, and there's that stuff that you can paint your nails with, so you stop biting your nails. But that was so strange and weird, it ultimately became delicious. So I actually liked to paint my nails.
This would be lovely. I would try it. Yeah, I would try it, just because I love the finger-licking chicken.
I like the fact that if they do it, another chicken restaurant might do it, and you might get a bit of piri-piri on your nails. Could you imagine that?
Oh,
like a cheeky piri-piri.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you could have...
lemon and herb.
Lemon and herb on the toes, hot and medium on your hands.
Oh.
You're like a smorgasbord.
Do you know what? Is that
an image?
As a man who is heavily affected by gravity, so spherical, the idea of don't make more stuff edible. We should be focusing on making the normal menus of places more edible.
We should be what? So you're saying we should start making food tasteless?
Well, I think that there are, I think that we've got to a point where we need to step in, and people need to be made. There is a foodstuff called the miracle fruit. Have we heard of the miracle fruit?
No.
Never.
The miracle fruit is an evil thing that is sent to kill us because it makes sour things taste sweet. So it makes lemons taste like chocolate.
Yeah, but most of all, I want to put like KFC original on my touches and go, that would be lovely.
No, KFC, no. Do you know what? Yeah, what am I'm being such a killjoy today. Just let's make everything edible. Edible cameras, edible sofas, edible people. No. We need to stop somewhere.
Let's go on to our next story before you start eating the sacks. Right, what better way to gloss over Brazil's huge political and financial crises, which threaten to collapse its whole economy and society, than to build a sex park? Emmy? A new adult theme park called Erotica Land is set to be built just 2 hours away from Sao Paulo, and the locals are not happy. The park will feature a 7D cinema.
Seven dimensions.
I don't even want to know what that is in an erotic theme park.
Well, because we've got sight, smell and sound, so then we've got another 4 dimensions, and one of them, I'm guessing in Brazil, is going to be football. So there's going to, Brazil don't do anything without a football dimension in there. There's going to be some kind of football dimension. There's going to be some kind of...
No.
Yeah.
No, because I've...
Or is it 7D as in...
No.
Yeah, is
no.
It no.
I've been to a 4D cinema.
Right.
And it moves.
Right.
And
Oh, yeah.
They also throw water on you. So I don't even want to continue
It moves.
with this story. It moves.
Where to?
So, you know,
There's one of them in
seat sort of
Sheffield.
moves.
Oh.
Yes, there is one in Sheffield.
Not in Erotica Land.
No, no.
And,
Although
there's-
I did go to university in Sheffield.
The best thing about Sheffield, just a side note, the best thing about Sheffield is if you get lost in Sheffield, trip over, because it's built like a corkscrew, you will end up at either the
Yes.
bus station or the train station, a way out of Sheffield.
On Seven Hills.
Seven Hills!
Right, let's look at our next story because I don't want to think about 7D cinema in a sex theme park. Our next story is a teacher was left scratching his head when he received a demand through the post asking him to prove that he had shopped at the store when he used the car park. He couldn't find his receipts, and so he decided to draw an image of his family's shopping trip instead and submitted it in an email. We would like to show you this artwork. Amazing!
Yeah!
My toothbrush is so funny. Oh, wow. He didn't have to pay the fine in the end because of his fantastic piece of art.
I love that man.
That's
That's a
amazing.
good reaction.
See, it is amazing, but I'm going to be a killjoy. This is just a recycled. No new ideas today. But new ideas, teachers. Woody Harrelson does this. Woody Harrelson. I'm going to campaign for Woody Harrelson here. Woody Harrelson does this.
A recycle of what?
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson shops in Lidl.
No, Woody Harrelson, and I hope this is. I'm going to say this is true. So it's as true as everything else I've said on the show so far today. Woody Harrelson constantly checks how much his autograph is worth. So if he goes shopping and his items come to less than his autograph is worth, he pays by check, because he knows that it is more beneficial for the shop owner to sell that as a Woody Harrelson autograph than it is to cash it as a check in payment for his foodstuffs. So therefore, he gets his stuff for free because they don't bank the check, they just sell it as an autograph.
That's terrible and dastardly. Would you do that?
Yeah.
No.
Because we pay for things. It's a society. We're all in this together.
No, my autograph's just not worth much. I can get a little
Yes.
bag of Haribo. And that's
Really?
about it. Yeah.
That's quite good.
Tenpence.
Armstrong. Right, our final story is about traffic on a busy motorway. It can be frustrating at the best of times, trust me, I know about this. But it has proved particularly stressful for one mother who went into labour. I'm not laughing at that. Baby Tommy was born on the hard shoulder. The motorway police helped with the special delivery. That's actually wrong. You should never stop on a hard shoulder unless it's for an emergency or there's a problem with the car. She was just having a baby.
Why hasn't she called the baby Chip?
What? California Highway Patrol.
No, she had a chip on her shoulder.
Oh! Oh, God, I walked into that one.
That was fantastically terrible.
I think that's called an anti-joke.
I hope it is. Because you're a stand-up, my friend.
No.
Oh, I would love to know what they called, well, Baby Tommy.
Baby Tommy, yeah.
So his name's not Tommy, it's Baby Tommy.
Baby
Tommy.
Tommy. That's going to be bad when he gets to about 25.
When you're writing it on exam papers as well,
Yeah.
Baby Tommy.
Or maybe it's Mr. and Mrs. Tommy and their son Baby.
Yeah, but so many people nowadays just call their kids names so they can get the Twitter handle before they're born.
What?
Maybe Baby Tommy was available.
At Baby Tommy.
That's very cynical.
Yeah, they'd be gutting if it was at Baby Tommy 12.
Oh.
That would be awful. And on that beautiful bombshell, I think we've wrapped everything up tonight, haven't we?
Oh, in a pretty bow.
In a beautiful, cynical, positive thinking bow. Right, time to wrap up the Daily Rundown for now and for the week. Thank you to my guest this evening, Maddie Howard. Thank you so much.
That's okay, it's been a pleasure.
And the comedy hobbit as well, Stephen Armstrong. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Also, thank you as well to Ashley for telling us about the Pilot Festival in Manchester. I'm Dan Morfitt, and from everybody here at the Daily Rundown, goodbye for now. Don't lick your nails.